Folks, I'm back. It is another episode of the Jake Silverman Show and another episode sans producer Jack. Been a lot of crazy timeline stuff. He's working, I'm working. I am currently in Portland, Oregon, the old stomping grounds. And it's just me. Tried to have Shane, Brendan, and Seth Allen of Assville on. Seth got sick. Then Shane and I tried to do it yesterday in the Helium Green Room. I had forgotten my SD card. So here I am sitting in a trailer recording this in Portland. And boy, came back to Portland Sunday. Let me tell you guys, I have had nothing but very average sets here in Portland, Oregon. I have not done well. Not done well. The old hometown hero coming back was didn't have a lot in the clip. Did not have a lot in the clip, folks. Man, sometimes you just don't have it for like a week straight, and I have not had it so far. So, whatever. That's life. It's unfortunate. Shit happens, but god damn, not the way to come back to your old town. Everybody's like, oh, you've been in New York? And then you come back and you just eat fucking shit for 3 days, and they're like, ooh, what happened? And what has happened? I don't know. I'm in a creative funk. I feel pressure not to do anything that I've ever done in Portland. So I'm not doing any old jokes, which is good and bad. It pushes you, but it also makes you fail. And that's not fun to show to the public. So, especially your old friends and peers. But, you know, you have to accept it. You just have to accept in any creative endeavor, there will be ups and downs. There will be peaks and valleys. There will be strikes and gutters. And your boy's been throwing a lot of gutter balls. A lot of gutter balls. But, you know, whatever. What can you do? I mean, you could just pretend to be okay with doing the same shit and getting the same types of laughs, or you could just take a couple L's, you could take a couple shots to the chin, stumble around a bit, but hopefully you find something. And last night I did 2 shows, one at Helium, didn't do great the first show at Helium, and then I went over to my old show Dough at Mississippi Pizza, and I had a fun set. Was loose. I was moving on stage. I was energetic. Wasn't leaning on anything. I get the lean too much. I lean on the stage too much. And I think that makes me lazy up there. So, anyways, this is all rambling. I'm rambling. I got one more day. I guess my final day. I'm doing 3 shows tonight here in Portland, and then I'm out of here. On to Eureka, California, Savage Henry Comedy Club. Yeah, man. It's been rainy here in Portland. You know, it's all the same shit. Seeing some, old friends, though. It's good to see folks. But yeah, man, it's crazy to be back. Well, it's crazy to be back. Everybody's clowning me for being back so soon, and I deserve it because I left in June, I came back in August, and now I'm back in October. But this is it. This is it. Because there's really not much else out here for me in Portland now. I did my time I did my couple return trips, and you know, it's time. It's time to not come back. It's time to not come back to Portland. But it's been okay. It's been a good place to, learn, try new shit. There's not a lot of stakes here. Not a lot of stakes if I fail. What are they going to say? Jake sucks? Who cares? And plus, I think I suck most of the time anyway. So, But, the creative process, very interesting, You think you're on a roll, you'll have those weeks where you're like, God damn, I really figured it out. And then as soon as you start thinking that, it'll just kick you right in the fucking balls. And you are down for a while, dry heaving on the floor because your fucking muse left you in the fucking lurch. Trying to go through the news here. It looks like we are not doing well on climate change. That's the front page of Google News here. Climate pledges are falling short, and a chaotic future looks more like reality. We're getting more and more of those articles that start to look like the beginning of a disaster movie. UN, quote, world nowhere near hitting climate target set in Paris Agreement. The world needs more urgent climate action. From the Hindustan Times. It doesn't it feel like we're starting to hit that part of the early openings, like, where the newspaper flashes across the screen and they're setting up the story of why you're now currently in, or they'll do like a flashback and the main character who you've just seen living under an overpass, with black fingernails and fucking dirty beard and, oil smeared across his face, and he's in tattered rags and he's licking the inside of a tuna can that he found 2 weeks ago. Drinking some fucking runoff water that he doesn't know if there's fucking parasites in. But then they'll cut back and it's like him and his like wife and kid in the nice house. I'm basically, I guess, replaying the fucking Road. If you've ever seen The Road or read The Road from Cormac McCarthy, which I did. I read it and then I watched the movie, so I'm better than anybody who's ever done that. But yeah, coming into that point where they'll do the flashback and then the guy will be reading the paper. His wife is like making breakfast and he'll be at the table reading the paper and he'll be like, oh, I don't know, this seems pretty bad. And then she'll be like, it's fine, okay? Quit worrying. That shit's dumb. And then his kid will be like, what do you think, Dad? He goes, well, I don't know. I feel like we need to really be making more urgent climate action. He's reading the Hindustan Times, even though they're in like Iowa. He's like, I love the Hindustan Times. Where Hindustan sounds like a fucking slur. Where is Hindustan? Hindustan Times. Where is this paper from? Hindustan Times is the Indian English language daily newspaper based in Delhi. All right, there we go. Doesn't that Hindustan just sounds like a guy going like, get your ass back to fucking Hindustan. Those poor Southern people, man, we've just butchered their accent. I've been to the South. They're always very nice people, but as soon as we need somebody to sound stupid, we have to go with that. You can't do a Northern, like just a Midwest guy, like basically how I talk. It's hard to be like, you can't mimic my voice and be like, and I'm trying to make him sound stupid. But you get that Southern twang. Go back to Hindustan. Get these kids out of here. Get them back to Hindustan. That gives you some real fucking stupid. Serving up stupid on a fucking platter. But yeah, we're at that point in the movie where the people who see it coming are like, hey, we should probably be doing a little bit more. And then most of us are like, dude, I don't know. I'm just trying to bomb on stage. Okay. I'm doing the best thing I can for the climate. I'm not having any children, okay? God, and I wonder how many times they use this picture. They use this, they'll always just cut to, like, the picture on the New York Times thing is just, where is this? Maybe Somalia? I'm going to guess Somalia. Let's see. Oh, well, it's behind a paywall, so I can't read. See, this is the other reason that no one's acting on the climate, because I can't fucking read the article. But I'm going to say Somalia based on this woman's dress. She is wearing a full, I don't know what it's called. Is it called a burqa? It's not a hijab. That's just on the head. But I went to school with a lot of Somali people, and the Somali girls would wear this. Anyways, they always just show like 4 Africans in a fucking desert kicking out like a root. And they're like, climate change sucks. You got to show, if you're going to get us dumb Americans to care, this is not going to move the fucking needle. Do you think we give a shit? Do you think we are caring about fucking where some country we couldn't point out on a map if they had a gun to our head? All right? No, you got to show fucking people. That's why people cared about the Ukraine war, because there was a bunch of fucking whiteys getting bombed. That's why we were like, let's put those flags up. We didn't put those flags up when it was Iraq. We didn't put the Afghani flag up to, like, I just want to say we're in solidarity. No. You got to fucking you got to show some guy who can't get McDonald's. There's a guy sitting at a McDonald's drive-thru and goes, sorry, we're out of meat. The world has run out of meat. We can't do meat anymore. That's when Americans will be like, all right, we got to get this climate shit under control. I think some people are starting to truly believe, though, that, like, we will just be rescued at the last second by aliens. I feel like with all the UFO footage, I feel like people are like, well, they'll come in and save us, you know? Because that's like one of the rumors is that they're here, they're trying to warn us that we're ruining our planet, and they're checking in on us more and more. I feel like if an alien landed and said, hey, you guys gotta stop hurting the climate, we would just be like, you're fucking gay, dude. Get out of here. Most people would be like, I'm not fucking stopping driving, bitch. And the alien's just like, dude, I traveled 30,000 light years to deliver this message, and I have the technology. All you need to do is it's going to take a little time to readjust, but you'll be living in basically utopia. And some guy would be like, fuck you. Go back to Hindustan, you piece of shit. There's that southern twang again. There it is. Sounds stupid. It's just going to be, guy sounds like me. I'll do me. Hey, get out of here. Go back to Hindustan. See, it just doesn't sound as stupid. But yeah, dude, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. What is going to happen with us? Climate. The old climate. I remember reading about the climate in Cub Scouts, and it scared the shit out of me. Global warming in the ozone layer. When I read about that in Cub Scouts, I remember I was in third or fourth grade, and I got terrified. My whole life, I got terrified. I think that was probably the earliest indication that I might not have kids. I was like, this is bad. I remember reading about that in they had like a little workbook or something that we were doing in Cub Scouts. It was talking about the environment and how there was this hole in the ozone layer and how there was, climate, global warming. That's when we still called it global warming. Back in my day, we called it global warming. We didn't do this climate change bullshit. It was just straight up, it's getting hotter. Which I also think, I think that is a bad, it should just be, yes, the climate changes, but the climate change doesn't, global warming sounds worse. They should have kept it at global warming. But anyways, that I remember reading that in a book and just being like, what the fuck? Trying to get some merit badge, Here, you just got to recycle. Yeah, that was dumb. That was the earliest time I can remember being like, oh, damn, we're fucked. And I've kept that attitude ever since, folks. I even tried to be, I was an environmental studies major in college. I thought I was going to try to save the world. I thought I was going to try to save the world as an environmental activist. And then I just kind of gave up on that dream. Oh, it's just too hard. That's the thing. It's just too damn hard. It's too hard to just change shit, dude. It's hard enough trying to make your own little career happen, let alone like change other people's behavior on a global scale. You know? It's hard enough to change any of your own traits, dude. How many of us still got that extra 10 pounds that we wanted to lose? How many of us still have, you know, the bad habits, the too many drinks, the too many cigs, the fucking not being disciplined, all of the little personal shit? And then that's why it's always funny when people, activists, are like, you gotta change this. And it's like, well, dude, you're not the most shining example of change, honestly, at least on the outside. You know, you're just doing the same shit the rest of us. I remember one time I went to a very radical school called the Evergreen State College in Olympia, Washington. It's a public liberal arts college, very left-wing. And I started to see all the woke stuff years and years before it really hit the mainstream. I remember talking to some people in college, like, damn, this is kind of wild that they're talking like this. This is weird. They're very aggressive and not that fun to be around, some of those kids. I remember thinking that in my 20s. I was like, these kids kind of suck. And then, you know, 10 years later, they're in their 30s and they really suck and they're really not fun to be around and they really have some bad points and they're really all kind of hypocrites. But anyways, I remember seeing these kids, at Evergreen at one point, as in any classic school, a liberal school, at some point during the time at Evergreen, a student group occupied the president's office. You know, this is a classic college activist tactic, is that you would just do like a sit-in at the president's office. So basically you were just there annoying him to the point where he was like, all right, just whatever your demands are, I'll give them to you so I can go back to work. So they did that, I remember. And, you know, I remember one time, so one of the ringleaders of this, you know, what did he, black denim vest, Anarchy A, newsboy hat with a bunch of union pins in it, you know, like he had been working on the fucking rails or something. He, I remember we were walking in like the campus, like quad, you know, like the public square of the campus, a kind of cross section of the campus. People were going to classes, and this guy had a loudspeaker. What? Not a loud. Fucking Jesus, Jake. Fucking bullhorn loudspeaker. And he got on. He was just like, "We would like to inform everyone that we have occupied the president's office." And he made it as if we were all going to start breaking out in applause. Like he made it like, I got something to tell you guys. We have occupied. And everybody just looked at him and didn't say shit. And then he was like, he just kind of looked back at all of us, and then he just walked away. It was very anticlimactic for him, I think, because we could give two fucks. We didn't even know what he was talking about. We have occupied, and it was just like, yeah, we're taking down this fucking system or whatever. And I was just, you know, and I knew this guy, you know, I knew who he was. He was just like one of the anarchists on fucking campus, you know. Everybody was an anarchist back then when they were at a state school. Being an anarchist at a state institution, you know. Anyways, whatever. Probably a good-hearted guy. Let's be real. Probably wants the best for people in the world. So, he's an anarchist, and he's fucking taking over the president's office with him and his anarchist buddies about some issue that they had with the school. Maybe they were right. I don't even fucking remember the issue. It was about their, like, anarchy club, I remember, though. It was like the anarchy club was wanting to meet here, and they said we couldn't, or we couldn't have this speaker, or yada, yada, yada. Some bullshit that the school was probably wrong on, but even if the school is wrong, most kids are just like, I'm just trying to get drunk and get laid, man. I don't give a fuck about this. Which is a microcosm of what we all turned into in our 30s and our 40s and our 50s. We're just like, dude, I'm just trying to get fucked up and get laid, dude. And trying to do my little job. I'm trying to bury my head in the sand. I'm trying to live my little life. Not trying to fucking get all behind this cause. And even when I am behind this cause, eventually this cause will fade, and then I will go back to my normal life where I have a job and I pay my taxes, and I have to fill up my car with gas that is in Portland right now $5.30 a fucking gallon, which I cannot fucking believe. Occupy some president's office to get cheaper gas prices, okay? Anyways, this is all to say that this kid and his anarchy homies were always doing shit like this. And then I remember I was somewhere in Washington. Maybe I was in Seattle. This was like 5 or 6 years after I graduated college. I saw him and another one of his anarchist folks in a Target. And I just remember looking at him. He didn't see me. I was just in an aisle, and I saw him walk by, and he still had all his like shit on, his like anarchy patches. And I was just like, yeah, you're at a Target. You are at a Target. You're the like Mr. Burn down the system still has to shop at Target. He needs to clean his clothes. He needs to clean his fucking denim jacket with Tide that he buys at Target. He needs, fucking dish soap, dude. I don't know why this is so funny to me. It's just the idea of being like, I'm about to build a new world in the ashes of the old. And then he's like, but first, I have to spend $89 at a Target. Oh, I don't know why that fucking made me laugh so hard when I saw that. And it's like, whatever, where is he supposed to get this shit, right? Like, it's a fucking, you're born into the world that you're born into, dude. In this world, in this version of the world that we're all born into, a lot of us get our shit at Target. You can't do the fucking local, there's a lady at the farmer's market who makes local green fucking dish soap. It just ain't happening, dude. It is what it is. We don't have $1 billion each of us to fucking get the best version. A lot of us just have to buy poison and hope it doesn't give us cancer too early in our life. That's basically it. It's like, yeah, we all know it's all poison. No shit, but we're having a good time on it right now. Yeah, we fucking know the food is poison. The fucking everything around us is going to kill us, but fuck it, dude. Can't fucking be angry about it all the time, It's a bummer. We get it, but it's a bummer in a way that you just gotta look past sometimes and just be like, yeah, man, I know this shit sucks and all of us are gonna die, and we probably could have better lives if we did occupy the president's office, but we don't really want to, man. We want to just fucking chill, dude. We want to just hang out. We don't want our whole lives to be fucking about an issue that most likely will not change, because you could put 1,000 hours into an issue and yelling and making signs and protesting and writing your local congressperson. And then that congressperson goes to the guy who represents the fucking poison lobby and goes, hey, there's some people making some noise about the poison. And what should I do? And the guy who works for Poison Lobby Incorporated just goes, look, let's go out to dinner. You like steak? I got a table at the best steakhouse in D.C. And the congressman goes, let me think about this for 2 seconds. I could address these angry people who are mad about their loved ones dying of cancer because we sell them poison and don't really tell them. Or I could just go to a nice steak dinner, and this guy's going to tell me how great I am, and we're going to make jokes about how stupid those people are. And we're going to just laugh about it, man. We're just going to have some good wine and a great steak. Maybe I'll get a piece of cheesecake afterwards. I mean, what? Are you kidding me? That's my choice? Mr. Congressperson who's been here for 30 fucking years? That's my choice? Is to get yelled at by these people? Or just to go have a nice steak dinner? Yeah, I think I'm going to choose the steak. I think I'm just going to steak it on up, dudes. I think I'm just going to fucking steak the shit out of it. Okay? Because it's time. It's time to eat. It's dinner time, dude. I'm hungry. and this guy's got a juicy free steak, and all you have is angry letters telling me that I suck. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the steak. It's just like the fucking scene in The Matrix, dude. Fucking Cypher and the Agent Smith are just at that steak. He goes, I know this isn't real. I know that this is just my brain telling me, but god damn it, I love the illusion. That congressman does know. He knows what he's doing. That's why they all age like fucking, they age like fucking sponges, dude. They just get fucking gross looking and deteriorated. They just been used up, man. They just been fucking used up. And they know, but there's steak dinners all the time. And you have fucking ladies of the night. So even though your fucking wife has been taking this blood money and she looks disgusting, you just pay some fucking underage Russian chick to come to your office and blow you, and then you're like, yeah, life ain't so bad. Yeah, I fucking sold my soul to the devil. But who cares? Who fucking cares, dude? You're gonna die someday. Would you rather have a nice steak dinner and a blowjob? Or would you fucking rather be fucking on the death list of fucking Poison Inc.? The choice is fucking obvious. You're gonna choose the fucking steak blowjob every goddamn time. Ah, man. So, anyways, folks, the climate's dying, I guess. And nothing is going to be done about it, most likely. I imagine nothing is going to be done about it. Yeah. Yep. It's crazy. So yeah, I guess that's where the news is right now. We got potential World War III with Putin. The climate is dying. There's an election coming up, I guess. That Instagram notified me when they see I was in New York for a while. They said, hey, are you living in New York? Do you want to vote in New York? And I just put that notification somewhere and didn't think about it. So, yeah. That's what it is. Kanye West, as we talked about last week, he's losing more and more every day. I guess he had some type of academy. He had some type of school that had to close down. Like Kanye West school, huh? What's that education like? The Donda Academy, the private school that he founded, has reportedly closed as the fallout continues following his anti-Semitic remarks, which prompted a number of companies and individuals to speak out against him. Damn, this fool is losing everything. Damn, this is sad. He got escorted off of the Skechers headquarters. Oh shit, sorry, the news is playing. Kanye West escorted out of after showing up to Skechers LA offices uninvited. Damn, when Skechers don't want you, bro, shit is low. Kanye West had to be escorted out after showing up to one of Los Angeles corporate offices of Skechers uninvited. Damn. And he was filming it, too. The company confirmed it's not considering and has no intention to working with the rapper. Oh, man. Yeah, dude, you're on the fucking... You're under the thumb now, yay. Shit, And this really does suck. It's a no-win situation for the Jews. It's a no-win situation because now that he's being canceled or he's losing all this shit, people are like, see, the Jews have all this power. And it's like, God damn it. It's a no-win. It's a no-winner for us. So, but damn, bro. I mean, taking an L from Skechers, which I don't really understand Skechers hate. I don't think I've ever owned a pair of Skechers, but I'm not totally clear on why everybody hates Skechers. I mean, they just are cheap shoes, right? Like, are you a fucking... I don't, like... I know there's people who actually... Like, why do people hate Skechers, basically? What is the answer? Let's type it into Google, huh? Why do people hate Skechers? Let's see. Why do most sneakerheads dislike Skechers? This is from Reddit. They make no attempt at creative design. They use piss poor materials, but most importantly, oh, this is crazy. This is from 6 years ago. This guy, this is his Reddit handle, by the way, is Please Clap Hose. Please Clap Hose 6 years ago on this post said, they make no attempt at creative designs. They use piss poor materials, but most importantly of all, Kanye doesn't consistently wear them. So this guy was a Kanye head, and now look how the tables have turned. What a weird thing. What a weird random Google thing to happen. That Please Clap Hose 6 years ago was saying that Kanye doesn't wear them. And now Kanye is getting escorted out of their building. That's crazy. Damn, yeah, man. I guess people just hate Skechers. Yeah, I guess they're just not stylish. So yeah, crazy. Yeah, people hate on Skechers, but now they're like a bastion of like progressivism because they're not working with Kanye and they had to escort him out. So yeah, it's just crazy, man. This isn't what a timeline, huh? What a timeline. No wonder people turn off the fucking news, dude. Top of the Google News is Putin, then it's climate change, then it's this fucking depressing election, then it's Kanye. I mean, where are people fucking turning to? And then for me, I get a bunch of sports news, which is the only thing I really escape to, you know? So, yeah, shit's fucking nuts, folks. Shit is crazy out there. And we're only a few days from Halloween, so who knows? Who knows what could happen in this spooky, spooky season? Yeah, man. I don't know. I guess there was another mass shooting. This is on Newsweek. Fact check. Did media cover up mass shooting in St. Louis? Well, let's ask the media. Let's ask the media themselves if they covered up a shooting. Yeah, I didn't hear about this one. The deaths of a teacher and student during a high school shooting in St. Louis have marked another sad chapter. Yeah, I didn't hear about this one. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, people are saying that they ignored the mass shooting in St. Louis because the suspected perpetrator was black. Oh, shit. Damn. Well, what does that make? One black guy for a fucking 1,000 white guys? Holy shit. That's crazy. Black school shooter? Diversity is even entering the school shooting business because that has been a pretty much white-dominated fucking industry. Right there is school shootings. School shootings are like, well, you know, like before they integrated the sports leagues, you know, it was just like, yeah, the best hitter, the best base stealer is, you know, Joe Bagley. And then Jackie Robinson came in and it was just like, all right, white timeline on the sports dominance is dwindling. But, yeah, crazy, man. Well, I would imagine that's something that us whiteys would definitely like to pass off. That's a pretty gnarly stain on our record, the old white crazy kid to school shooter pipeline. We would definitely like the diversity and equity and inclusion people to take over that mantle. Because yeah, that's one we don't really want. We don't really want that. So yeah, if we could get more brown and black voices in the school shooting, I think that would be very nice. And then there'd be some white guy who would still be like, "Fuck no, that's our shit." He just reads that news. He's like, would you look at that? Now there's a fucking black school shooter. What are the whites even going to have anymore? Damn it. What can the whites still have? That's our own. We had school shooting and now we don't even have that. It's being unpurified by the black race. Yeah, man. Take it from us. Dear God, take it from us. We don't want that anymore. Because you know, as soon as a school shooting crosses that fucking Chiron, I think that's what they call it, the news, like the news Chiron in on CNN, you're just like, this is Whitey for sure. This is Whitey. You just know it's Whitey. Yeah, it's just never. You never know. You just know. You know, though. You do know is what I'm saying. You know it's fucking Whitey. When that breaking news, we have a school shooting. You know what I mean? It's just like, all right, we get it. There's a fucking, god damn it, there's a fucking white kid did this bullshit. White America just kind of goes, yeah, fuck. All right, we're gonna have to answer for this one. God damn it. All right, yeah. What was he mad about this time? Oh, he was a loser. Yeah. He was depressed, yes, okay. Oh, cool, good. Yeah, his dad had 19 guns unlocked. Those stories sometimes are just like, yeah, this lunatic psycho who was, his parents knew he was fucking torturing animals in their backyard for 3 years. Yeah, his dad just decided to leave all his 19 guns and 3,000 rounds of ammunition unlocked under his bed. And then he goes to work all day, and his kid just happened to find it and decided, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to change the world today. I'm going to be remembered. The fucking dumbass parent to fucking school shooter pipeline, dude. Just fucking, yeah, I got these guns, and I don't think they need to be locked up. I think they're pretty good right here in this old shoebox I got. I got this old Sketcher shoebox that I wear proudly. And, I just decided that I didn't need a gun safe. My kid's fine. Yeah, he's a little weird. Yeah, he likes to fucking laugh while he dissects raccoons in our backyard, but he's fucking my boy, damn it. All right, I'm not going to fucking not have access to my guns. That would be funny. That's half the story, so honestly. It's just that. It's just the fucking... And where were the guns, sir? There was reports that the guns were... you actually saved a seat at the dinner table for your AR-15. It was you, your wife, your son, and then the fourth seat at the table was your gun. And you just put a bunch of bullets on its plate every day so it could slop them up. Yeah, the AR-15 is a part of our family. Although I live in a fucking $350,000 house in a gated community cul-de-sac, I just felt like it was time to put them there, put them in part of the family, and yeah, they're in all our photos. Yeah, you always see those like family photos. They're just like, that's just like. Yeah, I wonder why he took this to school. And then like the Christmas photo is like, it's like wife, husband, 2 kids, and like they're in front of like 37 guns on their porch. There was a photo I remember like that came out around one of these school shootings. It was just like, let's see if we search gun porch on Google, if we can find that image. No, it's just a bunch of old men. It's just a bunch of old men with shotguns on their porches. Yeah, I wonder who they were worried about coming up to their house. But then we got a stock photo of a black lady with a gun. So there we go. All right. It's not all whitey. Dude, Shutterstock is so funny, these fucking titles. If you want to buy a picture of a African-American woman gun on her porch, and she's just scowling, pointing a gun at the fucking camera. Here's one laughing. And then, if you want to buy this, you can buy a ripped dude at a boxing gym in a Santa outfit hitting a heavy bag. Oh my God, this is so funny. So, African-American woman with a gun on her front porch. No one has ever used this photo. No one has ever bought. Oh, I can download this one for free because Shutterstock has not been. This asset was never been seen. Wow. So people don't want to use this photo. But then they have Shutterstock will go and they'll tell you, oh, this same model who we used her pointing to dude, this is so funny. This is a fucking white supremacist. This image is a white supremacist wet dream. It's a scowling black lady with a gun pointed at the camera, and behind her, she's on this dingy porch. It has a for rent sign and a shitty one of those like shitty bedroom fans on it. It just looks dirty and nasty. This is what's happening to America. But then they go, hey, we use the same model, and it's just her in a friend group. They're all having a good time. She looks all clean. She has a scarf on. Her hair's done nice and shit. It's just this image is interracial friend group having a fun time at the coffee shop. She's got a laptop in front of her. This guy has smoothies. A black dude, a white chick, a black chick, and a white nerd. And they're all having a good time joking. They all get along. They got a purple smoothie. They got these books that you can tell are fake because there's no fucking titles on the fucking binder. There's just nothing. It just says nothing. It's just prop book. Damn, Shutterstock is so funny when you see some of these. So like, someone was like, all right, at some point, someone might need an interracial friend group at a coffee shop. So we're going to hire these actors to do it. And then hopefully someone who's like opening a coffee shop in a college town will fucking buy these images and put them on their fucking posters. Nothing better than the classic interracial friend group that it happens all the time at our college. Oh, this is a fun interracial friend group. They got 5 people. They got a white dude, an Asian guy with a fedora, a black lady, a white chick with a fedora, and then like a Middle Eastern looking lady. And they're all taking a selfie at a coffee shop. That's so great. Hell yeah, dude. America fucking rules on Shutterstock, dude. We're getting along. No one's fucking being mad at each other and shit. It's fucking awesome, dude. Oh, boy. What a wild, weird little pod this has been. Just diving into the internet's craziness. Well, I don't have Jack here, so usually Jack will look up shit if I'm like, hey, what about this? But he's not here. He's somewhere off in Eastern Oregon getting mad about those Shutterstock photos. Fucking getting pissed. Getting pissed about the old Shutterstock. Crazy. Well, I think I'm going to cut this one a little bit short. We're at 45 minutes. I actually have to get going somewhere, so I have to get dressed and dip. So I have to cut this a little bit short. But thank you all for tuning in. Thanks for listening. It has been a fun, weird little time here in Portland. This is my last trip to Portland in a very long time. I do not see myself coming back anytime soon. If you are listening to this on Friday, I am currently in Eureka, California, headlining the Savage Henry Comedy Club. Headlining Friday, one show Friday, 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. I have to look that up. But look it up. Savage Henry Comedy Club, one show each night, one show Friday, one show Saturday. After that, I will be... I'll be traveling across the country again, just doing either open mic spots or small showcases, one night apiece in Salt Lake and Reno and Denver and Omaha. And if you're in any of those places, you can just DM me on Instagram and ask me exactly where, because I don't even know most of these shows, and they're probably just real tiny spots. But then I am headlining the Comedy Corner Underground Friday, November 4th. And Saturday, November 5th. Those would be great to sell out, as I am from Minneapolis. So get your tickets. I will have bombed enough where I'll be back in the good graces of the comedy gods, I hope. Have some new material. And it'll be a lot of fun. So Comedy Corner Underground, November 4th and 5th. And after that, folks, it is just New York fucking city, grinding it out, getting pushed on the subway tracks, all that shit. So follow me at The Comedian Jake on Instagram, on Twitter, where people have the other day were talking shit about a joke that I posted and saying that I was punching down on homeless people for a joke I posted about the homeless situation in Portland. You look at the joke, you tell me if you think it's punching down. Actually, if you do, don't talk to me, because I don't want to hear any more hate. But anyways, Yeah, that's the pod. We'll talk to you guys next week. And sorry about that. The internet is playing something stupid. We'll talk to you guys next week. Thank you so much. Watch the shit on YouTube. Watch the fucking reels. All that bullshit. Just trying to get these numbers up. And as always, I should have opened the pod with it, but I will close the pod with it. Please get on the Apple Podcast app and rate 5 stars. Give it a written review. That really does help. I know it sucks, but it does help. Thank you so much, guys, and we will talk to you guys next week. Bye-bye.